everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this DIY I'll be creating a candle holder using these small candle holders. I keep getting requests for candle holders, so this is another quick and easy candle holder that you all can create. Alright, first off I have this, I think it's a dessert bowl. I found it at Goodwill and it was only 99 cents. And to me it looked like a base. I actually found two of them. So in the end you'll see both candle holders. Now these I picked up at Dollar Tree and they had them in different colors. Naturally I went with the blue because I didn't see clear. First thing you want to do is you want to take a strong adhesive. I'm using the Gorilla Clear Grip Glue. So all you want to do is take it and make sure that your glass is clean. I've already cleaned them. And put it right along the edge. Sit that right in the middle of your base, whatever you decide to use. Like I said, this is super easy. Now you want to put glue on top of this candle holder. Now what you will notice is they will slide, so I have some masking tape. And I'm going to use the masking tape to hold these pieces together while the glue sets up. Now I'll allow this to dry for at least 12 hours. Okay, so now back to the candle holder. This has set up overnight. So what I want to do now is go ahead and remove the tape. Look at that, that's cute already. Now this can also be used as a lamp base. I want to add some strips of mirror towels around here. I'm going to do a single strip here and here, and then 3 rolls of the mirror towel here. Now there's a little bit of imperfection on the color in here, so this is going to be the back. So I'm going to start here. Now, as always, this mirror towel comes with adhesive, but you can still pull it off. Since I want this to be permanent, I'm going to go ahead and use some of my Gorilla Glue. Normally I would use some of the Dollar Tree Fix All, but since I'm already using this, I want to mix different odors together. Now I'll go ahead and do the same thing right here and come back. Okay, again, this is how our base look. I put the mirror towel here, here, and here. And now I'm going to move on to the top part of my candle holder. Here I have 2 of the round Dollar Tree mirrors. And I have the round, the styrofoam that you can find at Dollar Tree. They come 2 in a set. So ahead of time I went ahead and just sprayed the edges silver. And I did that because it's going to still be exposed. I'm going to use this Gorilla Glue to glue my mirrors to each side of my styrofoam. And I forgot to mention ahead of time, I went ahead and removed those little tabs that be on the bottom, the feet. I went ahead and removed those from the mirrors. So now I'm going to center them both on each side of my styrofoam round. So I'm going to let the glue set up and dry for about an hour. Then I'll come back to it. Now I'm back to my round foam and mirrors. So the reason I put a mirror on the bottom and the top is because I'm going to glue this on here. And I figured glass to glass would stick a little bit better. So that's the reason I put a mirror on the bottom. Now because I have this open section, I'm going to go ahead and put down some bling to cover that up. So I'm going to just use some hot glue and glue it down. Alright, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side and then come back. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap some mirror towel on the outside. Again, I'll be using some more of this glue. And this is 4 rolls of the mirror towel. Alright, just like that now. I put Gorilla Glue on top of the candle holder and then flipped it over and glued it to the top to make sure that it was centered. Now I'll let this dry overnight and then come back and finish it off. Okay, here I have another lipstick. This time I did blue. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, when I wrapped the foil around the glass face, I really wasn't happy with how it turned out. So we're going to cover this part with bling wrap. And I'll also decorate the base below it. I want to make this a blingier lipstick than the one that I made before. Okay. For the very bottom of the base, I have these mirror tiles that I found on Amazon. So I'm going to glue these on the very bottom. And if we're lucky, we have a really close fit. We do right here. So I need to cut this piece. Now this has adhesive on the back, and because I want this to be permanent, I'm going to add some more adhesive on this base. Look at that, it's almost a perfect fit. We'll just put some bling on that. For this next section, rather than adding another row of this, I found this on Amazon and I want to give it a try. Look how blingy and pretty that is. Now hopefully it cuts well. I don't know, this is my first time trying it. So I'm going to measure and then cut. Look at that, that's once I took the plastic off. This thing is really beautiful. Okay, so once you fold it, you will create a crease so you can cut it. So yeah. For some reason, I feel like I don't need to add any extra adhesive to this, so let's just wrap this on here. That's how that looks. Look at that. I actually cut it one row too short, so I might just try and put another row here. Yeah, that's how it looks so far. Here I have this large roll of bling. And like I said, this did not go on smoothly. So what I'm going to do is just cover this with some bling wrap. Alright, so I've cut this piece of bling. And I'm going to glue it around here. I have another piece that I'm going to add on top. And I'm not going to put a whole lot of glue. I'm just going to put some on the bling itself. And I'm putting it in to where it slides down below here just a little bit. Now in the normal circumstances, I would have used some fix-all glue to hold this in place, but because I've been using Gorilla Glue, I didn't want to mix both the odors. I didn't want to put a whole bunch of this because this is really, really strong. That's what I would do to give it an excellent hold. And then I don't know, maybe I'll do some more accents to it, but who knows? Let's see. Look at that. Isn't that blingy? Okay, to finish it off, I'm going to use one of these Totally Dazzled brooches. So all you want to do is just pull the back off. You can use some pliers or you can use some snippers like what I'm using. They come off pretty easy. Like that. Strong glue and some hot glue to glue it on. So I'm just going to hold it there until the hot glue sets up. Okay, now I can go ahead and add some glue right on the sides. Then I'll flip it over and do that same thing on the bottom. I'll let this completely dry, clean it up, come back and let you see what it looks like on display. Okay, I'm back. It's the very next morning. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping outside, but they sound really beautiful. Okay, so what I want to do now is put some of these chandelier pendants on here like this. These are some that I found on Amazon, and they come like this, and I'll link it in the description below. So all you do is just go ahead and remove these pieces. I have 8 pendants in all. I have my Gorilla Glue and I have my hot glue. Alright, so what I want to do is glue the pendants to the mirror. I put some Gorilla Glue and some hot glue on the pendant and then glued it on. I held the pendant in place until the hot glue set up. Now I'm going to go directly across from there and add another one. And now I'll go right here and then right there. Now I'll come up on each one and add just a little bit of hot glue. Now I'll go ahead and add one between each set. Completely done. So I'll go ahead and let these dry for about 12 hours. Put them on display. Come back and let you see what they look like. And here are my two gorgeous candle holders displayed in my bathroom. I'm absolutely in love with them. They're actually too big for the space, but the lighting was good and I wanted you guys to see what they look like. More than likely, I'll use these in my bedroom. And I could easily use these in my foyer, the living room, or the dining room. Now moving on to the lipstick, I decided to add a second row of those strips of mirror. I think it looks a whole lot better that way. And as you can see, I also added some flower bling. I think it gives it a more completed look. I didn't add the Chanel logo to this one because I want to give you all other options. This completes this DIY, but please stay tuned for more glam decor coming soon. I do need to get out at least one Valentine's Day DIY, so stay tuned for that as well. Please don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.